Breaking news: Sudan is on fire. The war has claimed over 150,000 lives and forced more than 12 million people from their homes. Over half of them children. Entire cities are in ruins, markets are empty, and in some areas families are eating animal fodder just to stay alive. And yet, while the world's eyes are fixed on Gaza, Sudan bleeds in the shadows, a catastrophe with barely a fraction of the global attention. Right now, in the city of Al-Fashir, hundreds of thousands are trapped under siege. There is no electricity, bakeries are shut, clean water is scarce, mothers are mixing leaves into boiling water to feed their children, hospitals are overwhelmed, and graveyards are expanding faster than schools. In displacement camps across Darfur and Kordofan, diseases like cholera, malaria, and measles spread unchecked. Some of these camps, Zamzam, Abu Shuk, and Al-Salam, have crossed into official famine zones. 522,000 children are believed to have died from hunger-related causes since the war began. At the heart of this disaster are two armed giants, the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, led by Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, known as Hemeti. Once allies, they shared power in Sudan's transitional government. Now they are locked in a brutal fight for control of the country. The SAF holds Khartoum, Port Sudan, and parts of central and northern Sudan. The RSF controls large swaths of Darfur and parts of Kordofan, and in between, millions of civilians are caught, displaced, starving, and terrified. Sudan's army says this is not just an internal war. They accuse the United Arab Emirates of supplying weapons, funds, and logistics to the RSF, even routing arms through Chad. The UAE has denied any involvement, insisting its role is purely humanitarian. Sudan took the matter to the International Court of Justice, accusing the UAE of violating the Genocide Convention. But in May 2025, the court dismissed the case, saying it lacked jurisdiction, leaving the accusations unresolved and tensions high. The battlefield extends beyond Sudan's borders. Egypt and Saudi Arabia are widely seen as backing the army. Kenya has faced criticism after Kenyan ammunition crates surfaced in RSF hands. Chad's territory has reportedly been used as a supply route for RSF operations. If Sudan fractures permanently, the instability will spill into Chad, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Libya, threatening to ignite an entire belt of chaos across Africa. Darfur has seen some of the war's worst atrocities. The Masalit people have been targeted in waves of violence, villages burned, markets destroyed, and civilians hunted down. Tens of thousands have fled into Chad, crossing the border with nothing but what they could carry. This is not just fighting, it's the systematic dismantling of entire communities. And yet, this war, with its starvation, sieges, and massacres, barely makes global headlines. While Gaza dominates international debate, Sudan's suffering plays out with almost no urgency from the world's leaders. Aid agencies are blocked or bombed, sanctions are imposed, but weapons still flow. It's the perfect recipe for a forgotten war. Sudan's crisis is not only about power, it's about survival. It's about a mother burying her child because food never arrived. It's about a father watching his village burn, knowing he has nowhere to run. It's about a generation of children growing up in camps, their first lessons learned under the sound of drones, not school bells. Sudan's war is a mirror, showing us what happens when the world chooses which suffering to see and which to ignore. Until there is sustained pressure, real diplomacy, and an end to the foreign pipelines that feed the fighting, this fire will keep burning. And the people of Sudan will keep paying the price, in hunger, in exile, and in graves that grow longer every day.